Hello everyone, today video I want to show you guys how to use your tablet to edit video. So the app I will be using today is VLLO or VLLO, and VLLO is one of the best apps for editing your video for any content like either that's YouTube or just Instagram or Facebook. First of all, click create video. Then choose the footage on your device that you want to edit. On the top, there are 4 options of aspect ratio that you might need to focus on. The first one and the second one is normally for Instagram video format, and the third one is for YouTube if you want to upload your video on YouTube, and the last one is for Instagram story and TikTok. So after choosing your aspect ratio, just keep the content mode at default and hit next. Then it will lead you to the video editing interface, and then there is where you will starting to edit your video. So VLLO is one of the best app making your editing process a much simpler than ever. The version that I have here is the premium version, and a one lifetime purchase would cost you about $30.
This has a live actually copyrighted, but most of them is not, so you good with using them. If you got the mark, then just mute the music or like replace another one within the YouTube app. We got file. This is where you're gonna import your own music. I download some of the piano music and for using my video. Then there's sound effect. It also have a library for your sound effect, and if you want to use your own sound effect, then there is file options for you to choose. And there's a lot of things, and they also divided it into some categories. Next voice, you can use it as voiceover. Then onto the second category is the sticker. More of the professional editing app on your computer wouldn't have this function with sticker. Most of them are free, and most of them require a premium. And it even have like seasonal sticker. For example, this just get the time for Christmas. We have a lot of Christmas sticker, and even if it's their time for Halloween, it's gonna have like Halloween sticker as well. And the time for New Year, we got New Year sticker. There's a lot of cute and aesthetic stickers for you to consider. It even have date, months, a frame. Basically, you're gonna have a frame, a border around your video, and this is really great. We have seasonal frames, we have normal frames, just like color, and we have some kind of filter like this. You might want to use this and this for like, I don't know, editing some like tutorial. We have some cute line border. We have some Instagram thing, music things, web thing. There's a lot of cute border. It even have like film or like old vintage film frame. There's like a picture frame there, and we have Halloween border over there. Another thing is template. I personally do not use template that much, but you're gonna have like some snow, some heart, and something like this. And yeah, you might want to use these templates. Then we move on to text. Text, they have many options from headline. You're gonna use headline for like Christmas Eve party. They have like a written one for you that already been there, and some simple text for you to use as headline for your video. We have a vlog, and we have the date, we have the question, the Q&A. Get ready with me. Some of them are already written. I'm in Los Angeles. You can click to them, and then you can set up. For example, I click to this one and move it into the center. The other thing is you can see the guideline here, and the text or all the function like text, picture, video gonna stick to the grid behind it, which text by going there and type your own text. So for example, and then you're gonna resign it, or you might just want to use this 3 green button. So what we scale up, scale down, rotate it, and then you delete it by click the X. We have font. There's a lot of cute fonts, and you can also import your own one. If you have, you can change the font like this. You can bookmark it to have it more frequently. It also have like recent font if you are using. It's recently there's style, which means you can change the text color there. Or you might want to change the outline. So currently I have the I wouldn't say it's the outline, but you can have an outline, and there is how big, how thick the outline is. But you have to click this to turn on the in background. I'm gonna turn it on again. If you're gonna turn it on, it's gonna affect the whole thing. But if you click some of them and you change, it's gonna change only like within the chosen one. So you gotta have animation. Animation is simply the same for everything in the app. So then we have arrangement. If you have multiple like content in a same like timeline, you might want to layer it like up and down, bottom. Yeah, this works like Photoshop layers thing. So move on to label. Label is like picture and then text. So there's a lot of options. It works similarly to the sticker. So we have caption. If you want to talk over your video, but you don't want to voice over it, you can use text as caption for your video. So there is a lot of like caption box for you to choose. Import the GIF. You can see it's almost everything is the same. But the thing of making the VLLO app becoming like a really professional app is have the Chroma key and the parto setting, which is the keyframe kind of thing. So for example, I might want to expand the GIF out. I hit the parto setting, and you can see like the little green diamond appear within the design, the opacity, and the blending. This is what you can choose. You have to have like a basic knowledge for keyframe to know how to work. But basically, this is the start point. So everything is set at all the three. This setting is gonna be at this point. So if you change it, for example, I'm gonna change the opacity. For example, I'm gonna change the opacity to 60%, and from this to this, the opacity is gonna be gradually changing. So we hit back to that, and we hit play. You can see the opacity is gradually, slowly changing until from this point to this point until it hits 60% opacity. So that is how it works, and you can apply it for resign and blending as well. Okay, so we have Chroma key. Chroma key is working like green screen key. So if you have, go ahead and open my iPixed one. So for example, I'm gonna create a new layer. You kind of choose like one color. For example, now I'm not gonna choose the green one, but maybe I want to choose this like yellow one, for example, and go all the way up. Hit this, and then you go to another layer, and then I wanna choose the opposite color of this yellow background. So I go to like a little blue like this, and I think I go and say hello, right? Hello, and then I'm gonna save as PNG. Go back to this. Okay, and then I go ahead and import, and you can see this, but I don't want like the yellow background here. I just want the text, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Chroma key. And then this little circle here, and you go ahead and choose anywhere in the background which is yellow, and then it's gonna hide out all the yellow, and it's only left with this green one, this blue one. Sometimes like it would work pretty well because you can see the outline, so you can adjust it for making sure that the outline is gonna be. You can adjust this line until you see that the outline is roughly, it disappear. Sometimes it wouldn't be matter if the text is small and green screen, you can use the green, and then you can basically use any other color not closely to green, and then you can absolutely be able to take all the green out and just left with, you know, a non-green elements like this. So this is basically how it works. So we have filter. Most of this have a lot of filter for your videos, and then you can apply like how much you want this filter to apply to your video. So we have adjustment here. You can go ahead and go to the brightness. It's brightness, contrast, saturation, vibrance, temperature, tint, hue, shadow, and highlight. And then you have mosaic. Mosaic is blurring the content on your video. There is a lot of option for, you know, simply blur, pixelate, something like this, rectangle, and oval. So you hit on a video, there's option for you to change the background of your video, the layout of that video. If you have, I don't know, multiple videos, something like this, and you copy it for your next video, for example. I'm not going to choose that. Resign, background, animation. Animation is working the same for every content on your video, any elements. You can mute your video if you want to, or you're going to change the volume. Fade is the fade audio up, in and out. The speed, you can maximum speed your video to like 4x. So it's gonna lag, it's gonna appear like lagging on your playback, but when you export the actual video out, it would supposedly play really smoothly, so it wouldn't be like a big deal. Opacity, chroma key is like green screen, blurring. I wouldn't say I don't want to completely blur the video, but there's an option for that. Filter adjustment, if you want only like apply adjustment and filter on only this section, only within this footage. Reverse is working at the sound. It might take time, so you might don't want to do that. Something, or you have a video, you have everything that you're setting, but you realize that this is not a footage that you want. You can replace it with another footage, and every setting gonna stay the same. You're gonna have the info, so you're gonna see type video, short size, something like that, and you can split from the start to the end, something like this. Another thing that I really like about this, it worked really professionally, is when you have like things like this. For example, I have this over here and I duplicate another one, I move it over there. I accidentally move it into like too far from what I wanted to do. I want to move it like closely to the video. Normally the other app won't like stick to the end or like the bottom, the end and the beginning of the video, but this one does stick to the end and the beginning of your elements, so you can, you know, accurately select the end of this so what this is of text is, and then you click move here to quickly move the text to the end of your previous elements. It's a whole lot of transition you can choose from like basic, slide up and down animation, and then some, you know, more advanced, some more like animation transition, and you can hit this corner button and you can quickly, I don't know, export your video out as video, GIF. You can change resolution, and it will, if you wanna like to go ahead and notify you when it's done, you wanna choose this one. Oops. Yeah, and it's gonna notify you when it's the video is completely finished, and you hit export, and that's it. That's how you edit your video on your tablet. Okay, bye.